food, dresses, makeup, romance novels, types of drinks, music, wedding cakes, colors, lipsticks, even home decor. There is a plethora of content out there based on zodiac signs. And I'm here to add to that, but make it Asoebi. Now, a typical Nigerian watching this video will be like,
I'm waiting on sign with concise zodiac sign.
Relax.
Relax!
This might even be the solution for that next wedding you want to attend, Seth. Now, for those who don't know, Asoebi typically is a traditional wear worn to weddings for a means of identifying which family is which family. And this is actually a very big occasion, and finding designs can be quite annoying. If you know, you know. So I thought it would be fun to design your Asoebi based on your star sign. And for those who don't know, yet again, star sign or your zodiac is the position of the stars when you were born. So since we're in July, I'll be starting with the Cancer sign. It is totally not because I needed an excuse to make a birthday dress and film the process. So to know who and what Cancers are, I went to the internet to tell me who I am. A quick Google search showed me a lot about Cancer signs. So I just selected a few things to share. The first thing is that Cancer signs or Cancerians are typically born from the 22nd of June to the 22nd of July. They are very emotional beings, and they are often loyal and loving to their loved ones. Cancerians are calm and reserved. Wow. And however, you need to be very careful because they can wreak havoc when angered or agitated, most especially when that involves their loved ones. They can be very sensual, and some say they are quite freaky in bed. Now, with this information, I needed to make my dress with 3 simple rules. 1, it should have Cancer characteristics of things that will be stereotypical to a Cancer person. 2, it should be wearable by me. I mean, it cannot die inside wardrobe. And 3, it should be befitting of a Nigerian wedding. It should be an Asoebi. Do you understand? You get what I mean? So I came up with this design, and firstly, it should sport a white and blue fabric, because this is one of the trend I saw are colors that cater to a typical Cancerian due to their calm nature and their peaceful vibe. 2, it's going to have an underbust corset with a low V neckline, and in my opinion, I find that to be very, very sexy and just chic and classy. And this is just to, highlight that sensual part of a Cancer. Thirdly, it's going to be a T length or a midi gathered skirt with wide sleeves to give it that elegant look, that gorgeous flowy, when it swoosh, when you turn and it swoosh, that kind of thing. Yeah. And lastly, it's going to have Ankara lined sleeves, because that give it that peekaboo moment. And now that we have our design down, let us move into the ingredients, because I was really to show you how this thing really resonated with me. I loved the dress at the end of the day. For the white part of the dress, we are going to be using this white guinea fabric, something basic, and I really loved how it looked like. And for the blue fabric, we'll be using this gorgeous Ankara fabric. This was coincidentally actually one of the Asoebis for one of my colleagues' weddings, and I just love it. I've been holding this fabric but finally I brought it out. Then we are also going to be tying the matching gele, because how will you be an Asoebi without a gele, like guy? But it was really, really pretty, and I love this gele. I also scared to tie it because it's so fine. Then I'm going to be using 2 linings, a black and white, and I'm also going to be using 2 different types of stays. hair stay and paper stay. Then I'll be using calico because this is the first time I'm going to be designing something like this or sewing this pattern, so I needed to test it out so that I'll not go and go back. Then of course your boning, your bias tape for the boning channels, and also a white zipper or whatever zipper you need to use. Then I'm going to be using stones. See, Asoebi is not complete without stoning because you have to blind everybody. You have to blind everybody in the reception. How will you not be blinking blank? See, you have to stone, and that's something that is very typical of any Asoebi or wedding receptions because everywhere is always glitzing and glamming and is always gorgeous. That's why I just love our culture. We have to just kill everybody and blind them with our shining. Get. Then you need your measurement, your scissors, tape, and also pins. Because if you're not pinning your fabric, what are you doing? Let's get started. Now I usually don't do mock-ups, basically because I didn't know where to buy Tiru, and finally I got it and I was able to test my pattern. I would advise anybody, if you're sewing something new, make a mock-up, make your mistakes in the mock-up, and then make that changes when you are sewing on your main fabric. That will really help. Okay, does this look nice or does this look nice? It looks so nice. I love the way it sits on me. I love the way the cup went under. That is what a cup should do. It should go underneath. It should not. I love the way this just sits fine, and I'm going to try to let my ruching or my gathers be directly underneath. I'm going to try to concentrate the gathering there because that looks way nice, and at least to eliminate this bagginess right here, because I had some gathers by the side, so that's why I'm having a bit of loose fabric right here. But apart from that, everything looks nice, everything looks great. I'm so excited. See, there's something about getting your drafting right. When you get your drafting right, your pattern drafting, the rest is easy. Just know what you're going to add, but your pattern drafting is very, very important. So that's why you need to test your patterning and note any change you make, note any error you made while sewing or joining, so that you'll be able to know how to put it. But since I know where I want my gathers to be, my dart is fine, the V also is fine as well. I need to lengthen it a bit so that the V will be more prominent. So I think that's the only changes I'll make, and then gather my ruching to my underbust. That's all. So let us start the main sewing. Now another problem I have is, since a majority of my fabric is white, right? Because looking at the design, and the gather sleeve and upper bust are going to be this white fabric. So I'm now wondering, because looking at the pattern, it has vertical lines. So now I'm wondering if I should sew it in a way that the lines or the design on the fabric runs up down, as in like this way, or run vertically from top to bottom. Hey, Nigeria,
top to bottom, top to bottom,
top to bottom. Or I sew in a way that it runs side to side. Whatever decision I make, it has to be consistent with the rest of the body. So what do you think? I don't know. I'm thinking, right, okay, let's cover it. Is this nice? this nice? I mean, this is cute, but then I don't know. I'll decide.
It was 5,800. It was just